Sorry about that. We have to play that once a year. It's a law.
I understand.
I could hear people hitting alarm clocks. Stop it! Stop it! Dickie V.
Yeah. Little Dickie V goes a long way.
Hey, Dick, you got to add it to him. He said Purdue would win that game. He nailed it.
Whoop-de-doo. Way to go, Dick.
All right. It's going to be one of those days.
Christy got it right,
got
too.
that.
Christy got more teams right than Dick Vitale, I bet.
We have a thing for Matt Painter, don't you?
Oh, he's hot. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
From the Napa Auto Parts Studios.
Dick.
Have you seen Zac
Matt.
Efron? Have you seen Zac Efron? Do you see what he's doing?
With that blonde hair thing?
Oh, it's gray. I thought it was gray.
Kind of a gray blonde. He was
Looks weird. She loves Zac Efron.
Love him.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Look at all these Napa Auto Parts hanging from the ceiling.
Man, oh man.
It's like a Fridays, except it's
You need a
that
U-joint?
that transmission may be leaking fluid above you.
I can get you a U-joint.
Thank you very much. That would be very handy. Welcome to the Bob and Tom program. Happy to have you here. Hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're enjoying, be that March Madness or whatever it is.
That's right, whatever
if you're not enjoying
enjoying.
anything, yikes. We have some exciting things in the world of news for you, including rules if you're going to a nudist resort.
No.
That's
Came across the wire.
important.
Some etiquette?
Yes,
etiquette,
and nudist resort etiquette in the news. We'll save that. It's coming up later.
I'm guessing number one rule, eyes up.
You think?
Eyes up.
It's more complicated than that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But we'll find out what the rules
Stare
are.
at anybody's
Now,
wiener.
Josh, have you ever played that? I know there's a nudist resort that has comedians all the time. Have you ever played that gig?
I haven't, no.
I know a number of folks here have.
Right.
That have come through, but we'll find out more about it coming up later today.
They may have seen me and went, we'll go with someone else.
All body types are welcome, as I understand it.
Of course.
And I believe they give the entertainers the option of going nude or not.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. There are rules. I was not aware of this.
I had a shot at that. I think Christy did too. They're going up and hosting the Nudes a Poppin'.
Yeah, I kind of turned that down.
Yeah, I
Okay,
kind of turned that down.
Not my thing.
Again, there are
Not that
rules.
I can't be in public naked. That would
We will.
Me either.
We will
God
find
forbid.
out.
I can barely be in my own home naked.
How about you, Tom? You walk around naked?
Rarely. In the shower, perhaps.
In the garage? I was in the garage.
I did have to move my
Over the
car
weekend,
naked
naked.
over the summer, but that was
Where was the car to move it from to move it to?
my driveway.
Into the garage.
I
So you
forget.
walked outside your home
I live
into the driveway.
My house is pretty hard to see from. You can't see it from the street, essentially, especially in the summer. Lots of trees. So, but still, it was awkward.
You know what you need? A moat. Yeah, a moat.
Moat.
Doesn't that sound
with
cool?
alligators.
Let's try to talk them into it. Let's get you a moat.
Didn't we have an idea for a whole moat? We had a whole moat system we were
For
gonna
a
be putting
perimeter?
in. Yeah, we were installing for people. Bring back the moat. You fill it with alligators, only depending on where
Why
you
don't
live.
you see moat builders advertising more? You need a moat. You want a moat. You're gonna have a moat.
I got 8 guys and 8 shovels. We'll do it.
There has to be a place that has one because there's always the one guy in every state that has so much money he builds whatever. Have you seen his house? It looks just like the White House. Okay, he's got a lot of money. We get it. But there's got to be a guy that always wanted a moat that actually has one.
Yeah.
It was like 3 suburbs over. Have you seen his house? $1-800 million. Put a moat in.
I think the
Didn't
biggest
win Powerball.
No, we're on it.
I know.
When's the next one? Wednesday?
Wednesday, $750
Yeah.
million.
That's mine. I'm winning Wednesday.
That's moat money.
Good luck, everybody.
That is moat money,
That,
isn't
you know
it?
something? That is moat money.
You know what?
Moat money.
I'll build everybody in here a moat, even Ace.
thank you.
There you go. When I win, I'm going to build you moats.
There you go.
Miami. Here's a news story. Miami Castle with a moat on the market for $10.9 million.
Oh,
That's moat money.
That's my next.
Yeah.
That's my next home.
But where is it again? Miami. So that means they've got gators in there.
sure.
That's a real moat.
They didn't have
that's
to
a
import
best
them
moat.
either. They
When
just
you
showed
have
up.
when you have gators or crocs in there, no one's going to swim in.
I'm guessing.
Here's a sports story.
Oh,
Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen's $20 million home has a moat.
no kidding.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Who's surprised by that?
Yeah, you're doing a good point.
You know, I think I'm going to generalize this. I think somebody who has a moat, I don't want to go visit them anyway. So
So does that mean they have to have? Excuse me, but
You got to have a drawbridge.
it can't be. It has to be a drawbridge.
You might get
Okay, in
trapped.
this case, it is not a drawbridge.
So it's
It
just
is a
gate.
bridge.
There's a gate with
It's a bridge. It's a small.
Well, why
small
have a
little
moat if you
footbridge.
don't
It
have
is
a
a bridge, a
drawbridge?
smaller bridge.
Yeah, I know. You should have the drawbridge. Because
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
no reason for a moat without a drawbridge.
People could walk around the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well just have. What a crappy moat.
Yeah. That's
Come
a
on,
bad-
Brady.
Get him
Bad
some more
moat.
money.
Bad
Yeah.
moat.
Maybe he can have Gronk act as a guard now since he quit the NFL.
Yeah, he could.
Retired.
He
Big
could. He'd
news,
be a-
yeah.
Evidently, he had a lot of pain.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
A lot of pain, back, knee, elbow. Remember his
blame
Bobo
him.
broke like 6 times? Remember that?
Do you think Gronk would be? I mean, I know he'd be great as a
No.
color man, and
No. There's
don't
no
think-
controlling him.
You don't
He'd
think he'll
say
be in the booth?
he'd refer to women or drinking or minorities. It would only be a matter of time.
Hey, that's on the 69-yard line.
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Or maybe he could be a professional. Who knows?
Seems like a nice guy.
A generalization
Kind
would
of kind of goofy. You don't like. He's a colorful character.
He is.
Sure.
He is.
Great.
We just
He
want
was a-
everyone
he-
to just be silent and.
be. He was a great player.
Is he an
that's for
intelligent guy? And I'm not asking tongue in cheek.
I would think he would have to be to
He's got-
function in the Patriots offense. I think
Yeah.
he would have to be. But I don't.
primarily focused on what he's focused on. Sure.
Yeah.
Generalization would be.
But
He's
do you think
somewhere
he'll
right
end up
now.
in the broadcast booth for
No.
the Patriots?
No. Well, maybe sometime. Well, Riggins is on the broadcast for the Redskins all the time. So I mean, he was the Gronk of the '80s. So
Was he?
he didn't like to practice. He drank beer and he played on Sunday. So
He wasn't as outspoken as Gronk, though, was
certainly
he?
not. He was quiet about his outspoken.
Did Gronk write that erotic novel, by the way? Wasn't there
Oh,
something?
a woman
He didn't
wrote
write
it
No,
about
a
him.
woman wrote it about him and
Gronking.
his butts. Yeah. A
Yeah.
Gronking to remember.
Oh, wow. That's what it was. Okay,
lovely.
We'll hear more about
Lovely tome.
Mr. Gronkowski's retirement. And
It's soon to be a major motion picture.
speaking of the New England Patriots, I did see that
He said he's sorry.
Robert Kraft has announced officially that he is sorry, which to me, thus
Sorry.
admitting
That he's guilty.
You know
So,
what? If something like this happened to me, I swear I'd have to go on TV and I go, look, I'm sorry, and then I just walk off. That'd be it.
that they apparently he's been offered a plea bargain to get out of his alleged
Right.
handy or oral thing at the where was it, the dollar store annex or something.
The Orchid of Tokyo
The
or
orchid,
something.
okay, there you go.
Orchids of Asia.
So does this mean he's going
Thank
to? Do you think he may end up taking the plea deal or?
You may have to now. His lawyer might have gone, well, you just decided,
Yes,
didn't
that's,
you?
I'm no lawyer, but yeah, it would seem like he just announced
You
that
say
he
you're sorry. It's admitting.
sorry for what?
I wish he had come out and been like, you know what? Not sorry at all. Had a blast.
Wouldn't that have been
Man,
great?
it was a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, wow, I almost blew that chick's head off.
Yeah. Shot all over the place.
And with one of those little poppers, confetti goes
He
everywhere.
had it with him.
He screamed out, "Hey, baby, remember Nagasaki?"
Guess what?
That was in the second one.
I'd go.
You see a nuance of that joke.
Yeah, Nagasaki was a
second. All right.
suck on this. Yeah,
yeah,
okay. All right.
We weren't kidding. But that was the last one they had,
Yeah. But Japan didn't know
They
that.
didn't have any more. A little bit of nuclear weapon
Hey, I got an email.
history for you. Okay, good. What does it say?
This is Bill Clark,
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
the world champion powerlifter and Guinness World Record holder. The license plate guy, the guy who tore license plates.
Oh,
in
God,
half.
that guy was great.
A couple of friends of mine who also happen to be loyal listeners of your show told me that you'd mentioned me a few weeks ago. I just wanted to thank you for your kind words and for helping to spread the word regarding my charitable causes.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You
This
guys
guy was
are
a super badass.
awesome, and thank you again. He tore license plates in half.
Man, I hope his hands are all right. Remember, he
Yeah.
was cut up quite
He
a bit.
broke the record, right?
P.S. I typed this with my nose. So my hands are all. No.
I'm just trying to find the video of the guy. Yeah. He set the world record for turning the most license plates in half in 1 minute.
See, this is a sport.
23 plates. He did receive several lacerations during the attempt.
Yeah.
You know what? By the way, the reason they're doing license plates now,
Why?
metal ones, because there are no phone books anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, there are, but talk about a waste. How are they getting conned into still making phone books? Some guy in the legislature. Well, my grandma doesn't have the internet, so let's kill a lot of trees.
I'd just like to be the sales account manager for the phone book.
Nobody returned to Florida from there, right?
Oh, poor guy.
Man.
Did you look up your birthday in Florida man thing?
Not yet.
Overtook
I
the
haven't
internet?
done that either.
I did.
It's very exciting.
That's over. It's done.
A
Don't
gator
worry
bit
about
off a guy's foot.
That was yours?
That was mine.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us. If you're new to the show, I'll introduce everybody real quick. This is Tom speaking. Right over there to my right, it's Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
She is at her base, the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. I'd been calling it her post, but apparently that is not correct. We were alerted
Corrected?
to that by a junior windbag, a member of the Junior Windbag Society, of which I am chairman, czar and president. Czar with a T.
Well, you were going to like the latest windbag we have.
Good.
Okay.
That's Josh Arnold. He's got that nice Napa cap on. That is a very nice looking cap.
Thank you. I love this hat.
Let's see. There's
I
Chick
like that
McGee
shirt.
across the
Thank
way.
you. I love this hat.
Chick McGee is our sports director, it says on his business card, which proves that if you go to any one of these printing shops, they'll print anything.
You don't have to prove it.
Yeah, you don't need an ID or anything.
I hear everything you're saying.
He's at the origeinsoles.com sports desk. Someone has to push the buttons around here. It's our engineer, the legend himself, Ace
He
Cosby.
pushes the buttons all right.
Hello, friend.
300 plus Kiss concerts, and you say in second place it's Quiet Riot.
That's a Quiet Riot or White Snake.
No, Whitesnake's out there right now, but is Quiet Riot still touring?
Yeah, they do weekend.
Well, when your lead singer dies.
By the way, yeah, you can't wheel them out and prop them up.
That's a little
Look at
different.
Journey. They've got the Puerto Rican guy from the Philippines up
Right.
He's
front.
dying to meet you. He's Philippines, yes.
What's the Motley Crue movie on Netflix?
Dirt.
I watched this
So
over
did
the
I.
weekend. Wow, was that a bad movie?
Wow.
But man, I couldn't stop watching it.
Is it fun?
No, it's a mess.
Huh.
It's based on a very good book that the band wrote
And all four
about their.
They all contributed, right?
All four of them had executive or co-executive producer,
Yeah.
whatever the hell it is. Yeah, they had everything to do with the movie.
Now they.
Maybe that explains a lot.
Am I correct in saying Motley Crue, when they did their final tour, didn't they sign some kind of document guaranteeing they would not go out again as a band?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. New Year's Eve 2015 was their last show.
What are the odds that they go back out?
Now that this movie's been out,
But
I don't know.
they signed a document. They can't go
Yeah.
back out. They couldn't do that.
A document's a document.
For those of you that have signed a document, I look around this room. They really are pretty meaningless.
They're not worth the paper they're printed.
Right.
It's amazing. Some of the backstories of those guys. I mean, it is amazing they're alive.
It's just the typical,
yeah.
stupidity, but
Snorting ants and whatnot.
Yeah, they did
have
the
that
Ozzy
scene.
thing,
Yeah, they have
yeah.
some poor guy playing Ozzy Osbourne.
It was bad.
Man, I hope he has a
wig.
career after.
wig.
No, it looks like his hair, but
Talk like this,
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't bad.
It really was too. It was so bad you couldn't stop watching. It's one of those kind of
Is
things.
this is on Netflix?
Yeah, it just debuted on Friday. I think it came out.
Yeah.
So.
Watch the documentary about Elizabeth Holmes and.
yeah, that's on HBO right now. If you want to stream that,
and that's
HBO
on
Go.
Okay, and there was a big thing on what ABC.
I'm sorry.
It's on HBO Go.
She talks like this.
And,
She was the woman from a company called
there's a 20
Theranos that apparently was in I guess scam. They never
a
could do it.
tiny vial of blood.
Raised $700 million.
So
plus.
no one has to say goodbye.
Why does she
Too
affect that
soon.
voice? What is her purpose
Well,
for doing that?
Who knows? It worked. She suckered a lot of really rich.
I can't stand it when people affect their voice.
Do people?
Me either.
Are you, as a woman, treated with more respect if you have a deeper voice?
I think so.
No, I think it creeped me out.
I think she had a really whiny. She was 19 when this all started.
Apparently, she slipped a couple times. There's an interview of her from years before where she speaks sort of more normally.
And her professor that she approached when this all started with the idea, that woman's a badass. I mean, she's just like...
She's a scientist, and she goes, there's no way this will work. You can't do it.
Huh.
Which is, that's her big thing. Well, if you try hard enough, no. No, there are certain laws of physics and medicine.
Right.
Maybe someday, 300 years from now.
There's a lot of great ideas.
Sure.
But this is physically impossible, what you're trying to do.
So I was trying to get the monkeys to fly out of my ass and play Bob Seger songs. I can't get it done.
No.
But if
I'm
I
right
get
there with
$700
you.
million from you. So we have,
monkeys in
speaking
your
of Motley Crue,
I'd pick Boss Gags. Go ahead.
speaking of Motley Crue, have you heard this?
I don't know. Have I?
Here we go. Let me see if I can get it. Here we go. Recognize that song?
Yeah, it's like a virgin.
Is that Motley Crue doing
Yes.
Yeah, what's the story on that, Ace? Motley Crue doing Like a Virgin.
They've got a soundtrack out for the Dirt movie, and they did a couple new songs on there too.
it? Oh, God, and that's one of them. Okay.
So in lieu of writing something that they just went ahead and, hey, what's your favorite song, Tommy?
Sounds Motley Crue.
Tommy, I have to tell you, I didn't realize he comes from a pretty nice family. His parents were cute.
Well, wait a minute. As far as the movie goes, and that is
Well-
pretty cool. It's pretty funny. The guy playing Tommy goes into a mobile home, and then the real Tommy comes out and says goodbye or something. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's
Right there at the end.
right.
so.
Yeah, no, you got to watch through the credits.
Does he have the big belly tattoo?
Yes, at the end of the movie, he does.
Well, yeah. It's mayhem, man.
Yeah, man.
I think we all
And the
remember
girl
that
playing
video.
Heather Locklear looks just like her.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
Does she come out of a psycho ward at the end of the movie?
No, that
Yeah.
they didn't get that far in the movie.
Poor Heather having some problems.
Yeah, poor Heather is having problems.
Okay.
But.
Bad news. We already got a Heather Locklear. Goodbye.
Okay. Now we're doing some requests
had.
here today.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, thought we'd squeeze a few in just to talk about the Bob and Tom app, where you can make your request. You can leave your
You play Through and Through
various,
by the Snows? Okay.
various windbag updates. Do we have another windbag update?
We do. This one's titled Dryer Sheets.
Okay. Ladies, hang on a second. Do you want the intro?
Why you gotta be such a windbag?
This comes from Chuck. Regarding dryer sheets, they do leave an exterior coating on clothes. It is also recommended that if you use dryer sheets, that you wash your lint screen periodically to remove the film. Even if you clean off the lint, the film can reduce the airflow and cause your dryer to overheat. So here,
Why you gotta be such a windbag?
saying that
Unless that guy's last name is Maytag, I don't want anything to do with him.
He's the new vice president of the
don't believe it.
Junior Windbag
He's
Society.
agreeing with you.
if it does leave a film,
I've never noticed.
I don't think it's all that noticeable. But
Whenever if someone uses those things in my house, I always take stuff out of my hands. Are all greasy. I can't stand it. I don't like having
They're not
greasy
all green.
hands.
They're all green.
They're all greasy. Hey, dirty leg, why don't you grease yourself up? You just grease yourself up, honey.
Let's go watch this movie.
We had a news
yeah.
story about, we were doing today in history that on this date in 1939, Billboard magazine added a chart called Hillbilly Music.
Hillbilly hits.
Hillbilly hits.
Hillbilly hits.
That's right. We all listen.
Hillbilly Records. I actually have a copy of the page from 1939.
what was
this
number?
is the beauty of the internet.
What's the top 10, Tom?
Hillbilly Records makes no difference.
Oh, that's by
Cliff Bruner's.
Oh, Bruner's good.
Texas
Boy.
Wanderers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy Davis's Nobody's Darlin'.
Oh, that's Gloria Davis's boy.
And You Can't Put That Monkey on My Rock.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah. I used to
Is
say it all the time.
that
Don't
some-
you
is that-
put that monkey on my rock.
What does that mean? You can't put that monkey on my rock.
Hey, you don't know what it means. You ain't from around here, I'll tell you that.
Some horrible colloquialism from the 30s.
Oh, yes, yeah, probably. Yeah, okay.
God.
It involves restricting a club.
Oh, hey, let's play Rocky Top. Now, here's a country music song.
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills.
All right.
what's that blues? Is it Blues Brothers? What kind of music did you play? Both kinds.
Country and Western.
So good.